the floor show.
Hello, I am Alicia and I am going to be teaching you how to do the floor show makeup from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's actually pretty simple. This is something I just really want my cast to know how to do. So what you're going to need to know is if you're playing Brad, Janet, Rocky, or Columbia, before you do not just the floor show makeup, but before you do your regular show makeup, put some kind of non-scented lotion on your face, just because later that night when you go to take the makeup off, it'll make it so much easier on you, I promise. So what you're going to need for floor show makeup is you'll notice that the characters have this white foundation on their face. We use this Ben Nye Color Cake foundation, and this is the light ivory color. You're going to use that. It's a powder. You'll need a sponge and a spray bottle with water to spray onto the sponge to apply the foundation. So you'll need those three things first. And then for each respected character, you're going to want to get some kind of eye crayon, preferably waterproof. We use these Hard Candy Shadowholic ones. They look just like this. You can see character. That's what we use. So that's what you'll want to get. I'm not entirely sure how much they run for, but I'm guessing it's going to be about somewhere between $5 and $10 maybe. Not entirely sure. So for each character has a different color. Columbia, first on stage, has purple. Rocky, second on stage for floor show, has a light blue. Brad, third on stage, has a red. And lastly, Janet has green. So just keep that in mind. So I am going to do this on myself so you can see how I do it. And I will be doing the light blue for Rocky, because why not? And hopefully this helps you guys to get the floor show makeup done. So you're going to want to spray the water onto the sponge. Not so much that when you squeeze it, you're going to have water all over the ground, but enough that when you squeeze it, a little bit of water comes up. Basically just so it's damp. You'll probably want an apron or something to wipe your hands on and to carry the stuff in. Probably one or two people doing the floor show makeup. You'll probably want one person to apply the foundation onto each of your characters and another person to do the outline with the colored crayons, preferably when this foundation dries. But I also recognize that with floor show you are very crunched on time, so do what you gotta do. It gets really dark in the theater, so have some kind of flashlight to shine onto your character so you can see what you're doing. I'm going to do this a bit slower than I would at the show, just so you can kind of get a clear understanding of how this works. So, you also want to recognize that some of your characters, especially Columbia, already have a lot of makeup on their face. Okay, mostly just Columbia. Let's not kid ourselves. She has those art fake eyebrows on. She has all that eyeliner. I know I played her for a couple years. So try, especially with her, not to smear this on to where you're mixing in a lot of colors, just so it doesn't look too, you want this to look nice. This is one of the final scenes of the movie. You want, and they're half naked, you want to send them up there with confidence, right? So, yeah, I think that's close enough. I know I don't have the best lighting in here, but you can see that, I have this white foundation on my face. Again, you'll want something to wipe this on. You'll definitely want paper towels, if you can, some makeup wipes. Especially like Burt's Bees, that stuff works really well. And again, the lotion's going to help with that. So if you have time, let it dry a bit. I'd say probably definitely do it in order. Columbia doesn't have a lot of time to get ready. She's the last one off the stage after that scene of her yelling at Frank. and she's the first one up there for floor show. So you'll want to get to her as quick as you can, get her face done. Try to do the other faces and then come back and do that so it's dry. Not again, I understand. But also keep in mind that your characters are probably changing into their floor show corset, getting their boas, getting their heels and fishnets on, so be mindful of that. So what you're going to want to do is take their respected color. This is blue for Rocky, and you're just going to want to outline their face. So just kind of go around and make sure all the lines connect, and then just go around like that. So they just have that outline. Then what you're going to want to do is color in their eyelids. So be sure that you're not using a crayon that has any sharp edges on it due to sharpening it or anything, just so you're not hurting them. You can also just use your finger to kind of blend this in on them. And after you color that in, you're going to want to connect it to that outer circle you just did. Kind of like if they have winged eyeliner, just like Columbia would, and just like I'm wearing now. Just kind of follow that out there. It's a bit thick, but not too thick. Don't go too crazy with it. And then you're just going to do this for the other side. I am right-handed. This is my left side. It's a bit harder to do. Use a mirror instead of the camera. I recognize that my light quality in here and my camera quality aren't the best, but hopefully this shows you a bit of what you need to do. Definitely practice, because again, you're going to be doing this a lot faster than you are right now. This side looks a lot better. So that's what you're going to be doing. With Janet, who has the green around her face, she also has some, I believe, some red lipstick on, which you could use some of this or lipstick if you want. And I believe she has like a red beauty mark right about there. I double checked that, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. So you can check that. And yeah, just to rehash, you'll need sponge and water. You use the foundation, you cake it on, and then you use purple for Columbia, blue for Rocky, red for Brad, and green for Janet, and you outline face. You do these, and they are ready to go put on a wonderful performance. So I wish you the best of luck at your future performances, and I really hope this helped you some. Okay? Thank you, guys.